Hey guys, it's Tarot and Beyond. My name is Siobhan, and today we're going to be looking at what your heart is calling you toward. So this is a follow your heart reading. There may be some romantic messages here. There may not be. I am not sure what spirit is going to bring through in regard to your heart's calling, but let's find out together. So we have three groups to choose from today. Group number 1 is the pink heart or pinkish red heart. Group number 2 is the turquoise heart. And group number 3 is the yellow heart. If you feel called to more than one, that's fine. You just may have multiple things that your heart is calling you toward. Trust your intuition and use the timestamps below or the chapters to jump ahead to your chosen reading or readings. We'll see you there. All right. Hi, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the pink red heart, and I'm a bit colorblind, so it looks kind of pink to me, but I don't know. Is that red? You tell me. You guys probably know better than I do. But let's get a couple of cards from the angel deck to start us off here in regard to what your heart is calling you to do. Like, what is this heart calling? Right. Okay, Thoth. You guys may be called to write. Your heart wants to express itself is really the strong message I'm getting right away. I'm seeing healing as well, and healing maybe through writing. Writing could be a way to process or to, express your emotions, like work through your thoughts. Maybe this is writing fiction. Maybe this is writing your story. Maybe this is journaling even. It could be as simple as journaling. But I'm seeing you being somebody who really is called to knowledge in different forms. Either you're writing this knowledge out, or I think reading is part of this too. Yeah, it's like scrolls of wisdom. And I think unlocking the scrolls of wisdom within your heart, group number 1, is really going to be about you being able to sit down and translate that. Like, what does your heart have to say? Is it coming out as poetry? Is it coming out as journal entries? Is it coming out as fiction, music even? And trust that process. You have Vishnu. Trusting your heart, trusting what comes through. I think that's so important here. And I keep getting this energy of catharsis. So that is going to help you to express. It's going to help you to heal, to recover, to know yourself better, and to trust yourself more. Okay, we have detached from drama, Pallas Athena. And what's coming to mind, or what's popping into my head, is actually that Pallas Athena is... is it a placement? Is it a comet? Is it a star? Astrologers in group number 1, if you're an astrologer here, what's Pallas Athena? Can you share that with us in the comments below? Because I know there's some association with Pallas Athena in astrology, but I don't know what it is because I'm not an astrologer myself. I just like it. I study it as a hobby, but not as a profession. Take charge of this situation, Moses. You've got a lot of powerful energy here, group number 1. Like a lot of powerful energy. Your heart wants to express itself. I'm also seeing somebody writing a text right now. I just saw that clairvoyantly. So this could also be about trusting yourself to be able to say less and do more. It's like by saying less or communicating exactly what you're thinking and feeling, but not needing to prove anything or to buy into any drama. It's like trusting yourself to be able to communicate authentically and then to step back, because this allows you to take charge of the situation. I'm also seeing these, you know how Moses parted the Red Sea? I'm seeing these two sides of the ocean that you're parting being like drama. So it's almost like you're like, nope, clearing the way, making my way through this drama, and not a drop of it touches you. Not a drop of it touches you. Group number 1. Wow. Okay. We're going to get some information from my Oracle deck. This is in preprint right now, so I'm self-publishing. If you guys are interested in supporting the evolution and inception of this deck, you can pre-order it below. The link is in the description box. Okay, you have the Maze card. So I feel like you've kind of been intuitively moving through this process, group number 1, and this is why your heart is like your compass. It's telling you go left, go right, go straight, turn here, and it's getting you to the other end. You can see you got through the maze in like one go, actually. You didn't have to kind of go around and get lost and double back. I feel like you actually have a pretty good handle on what your heart is telling you to do. And it may come through as intuition. That's why I do pick a card readings, is because they help you to hone and enhance and trust your intuition. And this is really what trust is all about. It's literally just trusting yourself. So being able to step away from drama in maybe even internally, like not trusting yourself. I'm seeing you being able to make these good choices. I'm hearing steering away from people who are not for you, because those would have been like those brick walls in the maze. Or in Greek mythology, we could put it in that context, you are steering clear of the Minotaur. You're making it through the labyrinth without having to fight the Minotaur, because you're not going in the direction of the drama. You're trusting your heart. And if your heart says go left, it's protecting you. It's protecting you from the potential pitfalls of the maze of life. Wow. The skull, it's protecting you from death. It's protecting you from your own demise. Like, this is huge. I am getting poetry as well. They're showing me, Shakespeare. What was it? To be or not to be, when he's holding the skull in his hand. That's the scene I'm being shown clairvoyantly. To be or not to be, that is the question. To be or not to be a writer. To be or not to... I just see you trusting yourself and being able to express really authentically. Group number 1. The lantern. This is the light that is in your heart. Okay. And your heart is really very clear, group number 1. Like, some other people might have distortions in the heart that lead them astray. Not you. No, not you. You are very clear in your heart, and you have learned to trust that, maybe because when you didn't trust that, things went dark, or you took a wrong turn, or you found yourself in drama. But I'm seeing you having this really intimate connection with you, and in turn with the divine, because the closer you get to yourself, the closer you get to God. The closer you get to source, the creator, the universe. It's all within you. And I'm seeing this almost like the hermit energy. Whoa. Almost like the hermit energy being about lighting that inner flame and seeing the way forward through the darkness. So again, it's like, even if your eyes were closed, you're able to make it through the maze, because you're kind of going by feel. And this is like the whole point of the reading, is to be able to trust your heart and follow it. Wow, you have the shoelace, but what I actually saw in my mind when I turned it over was this like magic string that helps you to move your way through the labyrinth or through the maze of life and finding. It's like you always have this very clear track of where you've been, so that you don't have to you won't get lost, basically. I'm also seeing you tying up loose ends. This could be part of the whole detaching from drama thing, like tying up loose ends in your heart, being able to trust yourself to release what needs to be released and to clear a path, even if there doesn't seem like there is one. Yeah, I feel like you have like this inner power or force within you, group number 1, that really helps you to see the way forward through trust and faith. Yeah, it's very strong. I was just going to say, it's like you're able to make your way through the maze, even through obstacles that may seem like they present in your path. This is Ganesh, the remover of obstacles. When you follow your heart and you trust yourself, group number 1, there is nothing that can block your way. First of all, because you have the guidance of when to go left or right, what is or is not for you. To be or not to be, your heart can help you answer that question and light and guide the way. But I'm also seeing that if you do ever come up against brick walls, like an ocean in the way, it's like you can tune into your heart and listen to God through that heart, that purity within you, and a way will be cleared. Trust and faith, literally through trust and faith, walking on water, parting the waters, parting the seas, having this deep inner knowledge and wisdom within you. I heard it is written. Okay, so there may be like ancient knowledge or ancient texts that you've been drawn to by your heart. It's like your heart guides you in everything you do. It's very strongly speaking to me of intuition. Like you're very intuitive, group number 1. The champagne celebration. And I'm hearing the song, celebrate good times, come on. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, you guys are being celebrated, and you're going to be celebrating because you have overcome something that seemed insurmountable. Oh my God, look at that. You have the green emerald heart. The green emerald heart in my synchronicities deck really speaks to a higher level expanded heart chakra. So this is like the crystalline consciousness of the heart. So it's no wonder you guys are so connected to your intuition. This is what it is. It's a higher level heart activation. And you're able to trust that. You're able to express that. You're able to feel that and act on it. And that's why you get so much divine support. It's not because you're just luckier than other people. No, it's because you're tuned in. It's because you're listening. Oh, we have some timing here within the next few weeks. Okay, I'm hearing that within the next few weeks, group number one, there's going to be some kind of a test that you will overcome through faith, directly through trust. And I'm hearing self-development. So this is really going to help you to increase your sense of self-trust and the trust in the divine, knowing that the angels, your guides, your team, God, source, creator, the universe is on your side, that you have angels and deities and all of these beings that are supporting you because they see your intention is pure. They feel the high vibration of your heart, your ability to introspect and to contemplate and to move and surpass the ego time and time and time again, being able to transform yourself. You may even end up writing about these things, group number one, if this is something you feel called to. Again, follow your heart. And I don't see any issue with you doing so. Wait. This may be the trust and faith. This may be the test within the next few weeks, is that you're called to wait on something. It's kind of like you're right at the end of this maze and all of a sudden your heart says, hold on, wait here for a second. And even if you don't know why, you're like, okay, unequivocally, I trust you. I trust what I feel. I trust, what I'm receiving intuitively, and I will do as I'm called. And even if you have to sit there kind of twiddling your thumbs, there's a reason for it, because maybe that minotaur is just about to walk by and you're getting the wait signal from the universe. Like when you're at a crosswalk, when you're at a crosswalk and it's like, wait, and the hand comes up and says, stop, because if you were to walk at that point, you might get hit by a car. So it's like, you're very, very divinely protected. The test here is there's no physical harm involved. It's just really you being able to trust that if you're being called to wait, you wait. And you don't need to know why. It will make sense later, is what Spirit is telling me. Like you will see why later. But the call is, or the test is to be able to stop and take no for an answer. Yeah. It's like if you get a no from your heart, listen to that, because group number one, your heart will not steer you wrong. It will not. And I think you know that. I think you're very, very aware of that. Because you do this, I think I would say for most of you, you do this very consciously and intentionally. This is not something that just happens. Like you've managed to do this. I want to have it balanced. You do this intentionally. You are able to feel the way forward in a very clear and direct sense. And you take charge based on that. Actually, I feel those two cards as well. Oh, romance. You could be called to wait on romance within the next few weeks, or you might get a no in regard to a romantic potential or partner. And again, there's a reason for this. I'm hearing write it out. So like if you're questioning what's going on or why you're feeling what you're feeling, we're going to get some romance cards too. So we'll get more information on this specifically. But for you, group one, I feel like it's again, it's not about the situation or the other person. It's really about this trust and development with yourself and being able to say, okay, if I'm getting that wait signal, I'm going to wait. Even if it doesn't make sense in the moment. Big happy changes. That's the celebration energy. There's going to be removal of some blocks here, possibly within the heart chakra itself, regarding romance and relationships to other people. And maybe you're being called to wait and you're getting a no from your heart because you need this time to be able to introspect. Yeah, to build that trust up. And then when you get the yes, it's going to be like full steam ahead. There will be no holds barred because you listened and you detached and you went inside and you dispelled any drama or distortion. So the alignment is there, and that's how you get out of the maze. Okay, let's get some romance cards. The Romance Angels deck. What is this with romance for group one, Spirit? Can we get some information on that, please? Just those two, I guess. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It did come up upside down like that, and I'm feeling because of the no energy, you might be called not to flirt, or somebody might be flirting with you and you get a very clear no from your heart. Very stony, like nope, nope, nope. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I saw 1414 on the recording time, and it just really stood out to me. I always trust my intuition when I get those little hits. So Again, it's reversed though. So I feel like you're taking your time, okay? That's really what I'm seeing here. You're taking your time. Time for a nap. You're taking your time and you're just going to rest. You're just going to nap. You're just going to chill out because you know that you're being called to wait. So you might as well enjoy the time waiting or just allow yourself to rest because it's not the time. Maybe it's not the time to date, or it's not the time to flirt, or it's not the time to connect to somebody on this romantic level. I actually feel 4 more cards from this deck. Wow. Okay. Are we going to have room? We will find a way. Just like Moses parted the seas and Ganesh cleared the blocks, we will find a way to fit things in. Maybe this is something that you're being called to wait on because it's like, is there a place in your life for this person? Is there a place in your life for this new approach to love or romance? Exchanging gifts. The divine is guiding you. And my ear just got really itchy. The divine is guiding you. So I'm hearing to listen to the divine because you're going to be receiving gifts intuitively that are going to help you make these really important decisions. You may actually be receiving some gifts financially. I don't know. I'm just getting this message very indirectly about finances. It's not really connected to these other things we're talking about, but that's coming through. Maybe that's why you're being called to nap or rest, is because you've just blown through some pretty significant blocks in your career, or in your work, or in, the financial sector of your life. Breathe. There's a lot here that spirits, they're really calling you to tune in and go inward. Yeah, so romance is not the focus. It's really about you connecting with yourself. A leg up. Exchanging gifts and a leg up. I feel like you are getting a boost from the divine. I don't even think this is coming from anyone else. I think this is the divine being like, you have done well. Here's something that you need to be able to level up in life. Yeah. Chaos and conflict. And that's detached from drama. It's falling right on top of it. You see? So Spirit's like, do not put yourself in the path of chaos and conflict. If you get the wait signal, you wait. If somebody's approaching you and trying to be like, you're the one, or maybe you even feel that with them, and you're getting that no signal, or you're getting the wait, just wait. Like, trust yourself. Group number 1, because your heart knows the way. But it's just, are you listening? Are you able to tune into that? Is it clear to you? So let me ask that question. Is it clear to you? 2 of Pentacles, maybe not always, right? I mean, as intuitive and as clear as you are, group number 1, I feel like being human comes with a lot of baggage, okay? Like baggage from our past, baggage from other people's energy, baggage from, just like distortions in general. And I'm seeing that sometimes it's hard to balance, or maybe the thing that was blocking you before was finances, because I was called to mention finances, and now we have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So you may be focusing, instead of on romance, on taking charge of your financial situation, and there's going to be a breakthrough there for sure. And I think maybe that's the focus, or why you're being called to just like rest for now, because you've been moving a lot. The Chariot. Reversed, actually. So they're calling you to not move right now. Yeah, wait, don't move, take a breath, just be, detach from any of the internal or external conflict or drama, because you are taking charge of this situation by going inside. Yeah. 6 of Swords. Yeah, internally, I'm seeing you shifting big time in the next few weeks, big time shifting in the next few weeks away from conflict and drama. Again, so we have chaos and conflict detached from drama. 5 of Swords is about conflict and drama as well. It's these ego battles and people not seeing eye to eye, or wanting to have the upper hand on each other. And it's like, I see if you've had arguments and stuff with romantic partners recently, and you're getting this call to just stop, pull back, say no, listen to yourself, because that's going to create some big happy changes in these areas of your life that your heart is guiding you through. Now, I'm also seeing that with this 5 of Swords, energy, group number 1, you're protected. Like, once again, you are protected by the divine. So if there's anything going on chaotically around you, you just have this innate knowing to move away from it. Or you're just like corralled away from it. It's like kind of like God, the divine is your shepherd, and you're this beautiful sheep. Not to say that you're a sheep. I'm just saying, like, this is the analogy, is that God comes in and they shepherd you toward safety. And it's your heart that's doing that. So it's really you, like you are that shepherd and you are also the sheep. So there's different aspects of you, but you are divinely protected, very divinely protected. Queen of Swords. This is also to do about writing again. So intellect, the mind, information, learning, contemplating. And I'm seeing you being a very prophetic writer. Prophetic is the word that's coming through. So that means you might have the ability to channel information through your writing group number 1. So doing some automatic writing or scripting could be very helpful at this time as well, to give you clarity on the direction you're moving, or about another person or what you need to do. 3 of Wands, this one is. Yeah, I was like, is that 3 of Swords or Wands? No, that's Wands in the stick. So I see you taking this time to survey and get a lay of the land, so that you can take charge of a situation that you have not been feeling there's been any progress. The 6 of Cups, it was upside down. 6 of Cups, detaching from drama of the past. Yeah, that's a big one. 10 of Swords, overcoming these conflicts in the mind and in the energy. Clearing your heart, healing your heart. This is a time for heart healing. So it's not necessarily the time for romance, group number 1, for you specifically, at least not right in this one, like sort of 2 or 3 week period. It's a time for healing. It's a time for introspection. It's a time for friendship, for sure. There could be some reunion from people from the past that may want to flirt with you, but I'm seeing that the time will come for that if it's meant to be. It's just right now, you're called to focus on like resolving some of these areas of conflict, either within yourself or within your environment, because that is going to help you to create the serenity and the peace within the ecosystem you're in, whether it's internally or externally, to help you to make these good decisions and to follow your clear heart, your very clear heart. Okay, Queen of Cups, I'm hearing inward again. Yeah, going inward and trusting your heart and what you feel. Getting your intuition very clear means clearing out any distortions that may have been impeding that. Removal of obstacles again. Yeah. 7 of Wands, boundaries, saying no. Yeah, saying no, trusting what you feel. If you need to take a minute to calm yourself down, if you feel triggered or something like that this week, I feel specifically this week. If you feel triggered this week, group number 1, just go inward. Connect to yourself, feel into your heart, honor what you're feeling, but don't involve yourself in the drama. 8 of Swords. And if this is inside the mind, don't buy into those thoughts. Pray, recharge yourself, clear your energy, ground, meditate, center, journal. Do what you need to do to get that clarity within you again. 8 of Cups. Some of you may be called to walk away from chaos and conflict in relationship. You may be saying no to a person who is pursuing you, or who you've been with, or somebody from your past that you're with or has approached you, and you're like, no, this is not for me. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. The Tower card reversed. And if this is in the past, then you're rebuilding. You're rebuilding from this because it's over and it's done with and it's time to move on. Yeah, I see you moving on. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Could have been with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I really feel like group number 1, you are empowered right now to follow whatever your heart is guiding you to do. And your heart is not necessarily your emotions or how you feel or what you want. Your heart is really kind of like the center of your being. It's the core of your essence. It's your soul, if we want to look at it that way. And keeping all of these other areas of your life nice and clean and clear and under control, because that's going to help you to make the decisions that are actually in alignment and are going to put you in the position to build a really stable foundation that is long lasting, where you get the support that you need from the divine, from other people. And there's some big, beautiful, happy changes in your life that are very, very reciprocal. and very divinely ordained. Okay. So that's what I see for you, group number 1. Following your heart here really looks like trusting yourself blindly, almost like really trusting yourself, even if it goes against what you think or what you're feeling emotionally. It's like trusting that intuition that is in your bones and not denying that. So validate those emotional experiences, set the boundaries you need to set, trust in the divine. If you're being called to wait, because it's for your own protection. Okay. Just rest while you can, breathe, relax, because everything is going to be unfolding for your highest good in due time. Thank you guys so much for being here on the channel. I hope you're enjoying the readings and that they are helpful to you. That's always my highest intention, is to help guide you along your path. Take what resonates, leave the rest, as these are general readings, as you guys know. But yeah, I hope that they do resonate with you and give you the information you need. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Again, if you're interested in purchasing the Synchronicities Oracle deck and getting, your hands on one of these for yourself, enhancing your psychic and intuitive abilities, working with symbolism through the cards to connect with spirit more deeply, the link to pre-order is in the description box below. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next reading. Bye. All right. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the turquoise heart. And I got to say, I was pre-shuffling the cards after doing group number 1's reading. And as I was pre-shuffling, this weird energy came over me, which I was not feeling in the previous reading. And it was almost like anxiety, or my chest got really tight. And then the song in my head started playing, "Everything's gonna be all right. Everything, okay, I got to keep on moving." There's something here, group number 2, around moving on from a situation that maybe was causing you some anxiety. So we're going to get information on what this might be. And your heart is clearly guiding you in a direction that is going to be self-protective. And I'm also hearing the phrase self-effacing. So this may have been something that you were in before where I'm hearing they. Okay, so they could have been like people, a group of people. I'm getting the word family. Okay, family may have caused you to reject your truth and be self-effacing. I have to look up that word because I'm not even sure what self-effacing means. I think it may have to do with like devaluing yourself. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it energetically. Nurture yourself. Oh yeah, Mother Mary. I was saying family, mother. This could have been to do with your mother or connected to a mother in general. I'm hearing either stepmother. They're showing me a stepmother as an example, but I was also getting mother-in-law. Okay, so it doesn't have to be that, but those are very specific messages for some people who will be drawn to this group. So you're being called to nurture yourself right now, group number 2, because there may have been situations in your life where you were rejected in some way, or you rejected yourself in the face of someone else's disapproval. Oh, okay. So nurturing yourself, your heart is really calling you to nurture yourself as the loving, unconditional mother that you truly deserve. Work your magic, Saint Germain. This is your magic, is really being able to transcend distortions. Distortions of drama, distortions of pain, distortions of disassociation, I'm hearing as well. Like disconnection from yourself. That can really create anxiety. Kuthumi, stay focused. I'm hearing stay focused on yourself, okay? So like take the focus or the onus off of the other person and what they're thinking, feeling, or perceiving or projecting at you, and stay very, very intentionally focused on yourself and your needs. Not in a selfish way, but in a self-focused way where you're validating your internal experience, and you're not projecting that out either. You're just validating it and acknowledging how you feel. I'm hearing don't gaslight yourself, group number 2, because you may have been gaslit by other people, and that's the opposite of nurturing. It's invalidating of your experience inherently, and it causes you to doubt yourself. So I'm seeing you being able to work magic here in returning to your core essence by staying focused on you and validating your emotional experience. Oh, wow, this is interesting. This is the opposite. See the other person's point of view. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, Spirit, this is the opposite of what I'm getting intuitively. Why is this card here? And they said, this is what you've been doing, was focusing on the other person's point of view, maybe excessively, group number 2. And you're being called to do the opposite, to remove yourself from the attachment to the other person's point of view. Now, it's helpful to see another person's perspective so that we can understand them, but we don't have to walk a mile in their shoes to be able to understand them or to connect authentically. And if someone is incapable, is the word I'm hearing. I was going to say unable, but the word incapable kind of forced its way out of my mouth. And as I'm channeling, that's what happens when the message really wants to come through very directly like that. This person may have been or is incapable of understanding your point of view, which is why it may be that they're projecting this invalidation onto you and why you're needing so much extra nurturing within yourself. I feel that card too, so we'll take it. Choose peace. Yes. Choose peace. Stay focused on your peace, because it really doesn't matter what other people think. You're the only one who experiences your internal reality. Therefore, you're the only one who can validate it. And you're the only one who truly unequivocally knows that it's true, because it's true inherently because you're experiencing it. Does that mean that it's objectively true? Not always, right? But the internal experience is valid and real and true and authentic to you. And if somebody has not been able to mirror that back to you, that's not on you. And you're being called to go inward and to focus on your own validation. Actually, we're going to wait on this deck. I'm feeling called to this one. We're going to go in with the wisdom of the oracle here. For group number 2, what do they need to follow their heart here in this situation? Ooh, okay. Treasure Island. I'm hearing go deep, look inward, nurturing yourself this way. The treasure trove within, like all of the validation you're seeking is within you. It's not coming from this other person or people in life. It comes from you. I saw 555 on the recording time. Yeah, I'm hearing journey inward. Journey inward so you can choose peace. Building blocks. Building self-esteem, building self-confidence. Your heart is guiding the way here, and it needs this, okay? You need this because you're going to use that inner peace to build something magical, to work your magic, to manifest. Look, and you've got Treasure Island and building blocks. So it's like you're going to use this inner peace that you're staying focused on and what your truth is. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a goal that you have. Maybe it's a dream and somebody else has come in and invalidated it for you or questioned it or rejected it in some way. And you are being called here by your heart to turn around and say, you know what? It doesn't really matter what that person thinks or says. I'm going to do what feels right for me. Because that brings me peace. And that's all that matters. Are you at peace? If not, how can you become more at peace? How can you detach or care less what other people think and just focus on what builds you up, on what feels right within your heart? Soulmates. I did get the vibe that this may be a mother-in-law or somebody, related to romantic relationships. You have loyal heart on the bottom here. I'll take that. Time for a nap. Okay. So be loyal to your own heart. People can only meet you as deeply as they've met themselves, group number 2. And I think repeating that mantra in your mind when you're experiencing any kind of rejection or projection can be so helpful in becoming a little bit more objective and detached from the perceptions of others and focusing more and being loyal more to you and to what really matters to you. And maybe this is a person, maybe it's someone you love. Oh, you have the peace sign. Make peace. Yeah, make love, not war is actually what I heard. Make love, not war. It's kind of like this pacifist approach, but you're not being pacifist as in like being a pushover. You're being pacifist because you're choosing peace for you. Because to push back would actually disturb your peace, and that would be doing yourself a disservice. Yeah, I'm hearing inner peace. Again, yeah, peace. Look, peace and peace. Choose peace, group number 2. Great Wall of China. Put up those walls, okay? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. That's what's going to help you. The building blocks, like you're literally building the blocks of boundaries to protect yourself here. Now, these walls don't have to keep everyone out. They can let the right people in, but you want to have these boundaries in place so that you're not taking on and absorbing and internalizing things that really aren't about you or disturb your peace in some way, right? Like, why did they build the Great Wall of China? To protect themselves so that their enemies could not come in and cause war or take that peace away. So I'm seeing you being able to work this magic to set up these energetic or interpersonal boundaries so that your peace is no longer taken from you or disturbed in any way. You have the matchstick. I'm getting focus from this. Stay focused. Stay focused on what you desire. Keep your own flame lit. They're showing me infinite matches clairvoyantly. It's like if you light one and somebody else blows it out, well, you've got another one. So just light another one and another one and another one until you're able to protect that flame for yourself. Like shield the flame, set up a wind barrier so that nobody can come in and blow out your idea or your passion. And then let that, stoke the fire. Let that grow. Let that grow. Yeah. Okay. Omega. This is the completion of a cycle. I feel like you're coming around from being overly concerned with what other people thought and instead choosing to really value your own perspective, your own opinion, your own truth, being very focused on that. Okay. We got so many more. The world. I'm hearing travel with a soulmate. Somebody in this group is going to be traveling with a soulmate, or you're setting up the building blocks to be able to do that now. Adventure. Yeah, I'm getting adventure. Going around the world together. Maybe somebody doesn't approve of this, or maybe you're from different cultures. Maybe there's a soulmate here who is from a different background than you, and there's disapproval because you're different from them. They're different from you. Something like that could be the case. The candle. There's definitely passion here. And Spirit is again showing me like protect your flame. Set up these walls so that the flame doesn't get blown out. The knowledge you seek, the scroll of wisdom. I'm actually seeing this as a treasure map. Interesting. I've never gotten that from this card before. I designed it to be more of like internal wisdom and being able to tap into your own Akashic record or to connect to that magic within yourself. But in this case, I'm seeing it, yes, it's that, but it's also a treasure map. And the treasure map is achieved, or you're able to access it through peace. So if you're not in a state of peace, you're getting further away from that treasure map. They're showing me in my mind clairvoyantly playing the game Hot and Cold. Did you guys ever play that game where it's like warmer, colder? Somebody hides something, or you try to find them and they tell you you're getting warmer or colder. Colder if you're moving away from it, warmer if you're moving toward it, hot when you're about to get it. So there's something here about being able to follow your heart when it's at peace, when you're at peace with yourself, your own perspective. And then as a result of that, you get this treasure map that really guides you quite directly to the resources or the people or the environments that are really going to be conducive to your growth. Okay. No, they said, hold on, there's more from this deck. Okay, I was going to move to the romance angels. We'll get those in a sec, but they said more from my deck here. Did I mention that this is my deck? It's available for pre-order. I can't remember. I'll say it again. The Halo. Peace. I keep getting this angelic quality of peace and staying focused intentionally on that, not letting anyone disturb your peace. It's almost like this monk-like or guru-like, not even guru, that's not the right word, but like angelic-like sense of acceptance. Like I accept that you don't agree with my opinion, or I accept that you don't see the world through my eyes because you can't, because you've never lived as me. And you haven't met yourself as deeply as I've met myself. So I'm going to acknowledge and honor that. I'm not going to take your opinion personally because you are not really in the position to be able to understand it, and that's fine. And I'm going to love you, and I'm going to love myself, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to do. Yeah. The sextant. Yeah, this is about finding your way. This is your heart giving you, first of all, the peace unlocks the roadmap or the treasure map. And then the sextant is the navigating tool that you need to be able to follow the map, basically. Yeah. Following that map pursuing that dream or that person. You have the vitamin, supplement. I'm hearing supplement what, Spirit? Oh, they said supplement your dreams with actions. Okay. And they're showing me the key here in the soul. The penguin is holding a key. So there's something about like the key to unlocking connection with a soulmate or somebody who has a very loyal heart or deepening a connection therein is going to be supplementing your internal efforts with external actions that really reflect that. Let's get more information. The golden like. Guys, give me that golden like. Hit that like button. Make it sparkle. Shameless. Gotta plug myself because we need these messages to get out to the souls who need them. And that's the way that the algorithm can work in our favor here. But I saw 1444. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for confirming that these messages need to get out through the likes. But I'm seeing you getting the approval actually when you don't care for it. It's almost like when you just approve of yourself. And you know that the divine approves of you. It's like only God can judge me, you know? Only God knows my struggle. Only God has seen my hardships. Only God knows my intentions. And if other people don't see that, that's not on me. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here for you, group number 2. It's like not caring what other people are doing or thinking and just focusing solely on your experience and what you know is right for you. This is what your heart is following. Look at that. You got all this stuff about navigation. I feel like travel is in the cards. Literally the sextant, the world, the compass. Your heart is your compass. Your peace is actually your compass. Spirit corrected me. It's not even your heart. It's your peace. Your peace is your compass. If you're feeling ill at ease, which was actually the energy that I was picking up on before jumping into your reading, right? That was what I was mentioning in the beginning, was like I was feeling ill at ease, anxious, tight in my chest, even a little bit worried. And that's the opposite of peace. So that's like the signal from the divine that you've gotten a little bit into that cold territory. You're further away from this inner treasure. You're further away from achieving this goal or being with this person or connecting to the divine in this way. So when you experience more peace, even if it's just for a fraction of a second, you're getting warmer. And then you just want to kind of keep building on that, keep stoking that and protecting that flame of peace. Peace and passion, they also said too. Okay. Yeah, we're going to leave the romance angels for last. I keep wanting to grab them and they're like, no. We're going to do that, but we're going to do it in a second. So yeah, maybe you're being called to wait or like saving something it's like almost like saving the best bit for last, you know, like when I don't know, does anybody else do this when you're eating a meal and you like strategically choose the bite that is going to be the most satisfying for the last one so that you can like finish out on it? And does anybody else get really disappointed when like if you're eating something that you can't see that there's none left and you reach in and there's nothing there and you're so disappointed and like, I wish I would have mentally and emotionally prepared myself to not have that satisfying last bite. So I feel like in this case, there's something that's being saved for you that is the best. And it's like Spirit has saved the best for last in some way. Abundance, treasure island, building blocks and working your magic. You're manifesting something big. Group number 2. It could be love. It could be finances because you have, abundance can be really anything. It's just this state of inner peace of knowing that you have everything. That's what abundance really is. In the spiritual community, it's become synonymous with money, but that's not technically what abundance is. Abundance is more than enoughness in any area of life. It's about that infinite nature of there's always more. So there's no lack. And so as a result, there's peace. So whatever area that there has been lack or anxiety or fear, it's being replaced with this inner state of abundance that is bringing you that sense of peace, or even vice versa, the peace creating that sense of abundance and then the physical manifestation of that. Meditation brings answers. They really have been pushing the going within card. Like in a lot of my recent readings, these messages from Spirit keep coming up about meditation, resting, introspecting. The hermit energy keeps coming up. Meditation energy keeps coming up. that's not always the case. Sometimes it's all about doing the external actions and things like that. So I think the action right now that we need to be taking as a collective is to go inward, is to meditate, is to connect, because that's where we achieve that state of inner peace that is going to positively affect every area of our outside life, of the 3D reality that we experience day to day. You're ready. You're ready, group number 2. You got the golden like. So yeah, I can see why you're getting the approval from spirit. I'm hearing heart quest. You're going on a heart quest. Yeah, okay. Compromise. I'm hearing don't compromise on your goal. That was very loud. I heard that. Don't compromise on your goal. There's a time and place to compromise. There's a time and place to work together, to cohabit. I just heard, okay, cohabitation may be on the table here, or something that is of a concern for you. But I'm seeing that there's also a time where it's not about compromise. It's about you nurturing yourself and your core needs, not wants, needs. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Did I not say it feels like we're saving the best for last? Well, here it is. True love. You had the soulmate card. You had the loyal heart card. Like, stay focused. If this is something you're trying to manifest, stay focused on that, because you're being given the building blocks through this inner peace to achieve this in real life, in real time. Now, if this is somebody who's already in your life and there's some kind of barriers or blocks between you, maybe it's distance, maybe it's people, maybe it's disapproval, whatever it is, again, it's like by choosing peace, this true love will out. Like, if something is meant to be, it will be. And if it's not meant to be, it won't. So it's like detaching from even what you want most can be so freeing and help you to achieve this state of inner peace, because it's like this surrendered state of acceptance that whatever is meant to be yours will be yours. And if it's not, even if you want it so deeply, so badly, if it's not yours, there's a reason for that, because there's something better. But I'm seeing here that true love is, and engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Loyal heart, yeah, commitment. Omega, stay focused on the goal is what I just heard. If the goal is to be in a loving relationship for the rest of your life with your true love, your best friend, your soulmate, your heart's content, I heard, somebody who's going to bring you peace in your life, then stay focused on that and let that candle flame burn and protect it with your life, like protect that goal with everything you got. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's what I'm saying. That's, I think, why they're recommending nurturing yourself and choosing inner peace and setting up these energetic, emotional, or interpersonal boundaries, because I was talking about surrender, and then Spirit's like, yeah, exactly. Let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally, because there may be impediments to this true love that you've faced, but there's a reason for that. And the divine is guiding you. Your heart is guiding you to the knowledge that you seek. You have the treasure map to be able to accomplish, to be able to experience what it is that you are so deeply longing for at the core of your being. But first, you have to just allow the situation to unfold and detach. I feel like detachment 2222 on the recording time. I just saw that big message for you guys, balancing this out within yourself and allowing this thing or this romantic relationship or this situation to take its course, while focusing on what you can control, which is you, building your own sense of internal peace, building your own trust, your own faith, your focus on your validation of your internal experience, your wants and desires. And the more you focus and build the inside, the more the outside is going to reflect that. We're going to get some final closing messages from the tarot. Thank you to the donor who sent in the Kawaii Tarot. I love this. I love it. It's so cute. I love cutesy things. So you have the moon in reverse. I heard get out of your head really clearly when I turned that card over. Get out of your head, group number 2. Get out of your head and into your heart, and you'll find peace there. A 7 of Wands, boundaries. That's the Great Wall energy again. So they're really talking clearly about interpersonal boundaries and maybe even boundaries with yourself. Yeah, I could see that. Boundaries with yourself, not letting yourself Self-efface. They did say that earlier. Yeah, self-efface. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself, group number 2. And don't let that judgment come in from the outside either. It's all a reflection either way. Ace of Wands, that is the same energy as the candlestick somewhere and the matchstick. The candlestick is very Ace of Wands. Well, it's kind of like the candle is what comes after the Ace of Wands. It's almost like, you've taken an action with the inspiration of that flame, which is you had the matchstick. So you've got confirmation here to take action on something that instills passion in you or sets you at peace. That's going to help. 8 of Pentacles. Focus on building. I keep seeing this energy of like, focus on building up yourself, focus on what you value, focus on getting to your treasure. This could even be work related, focusing on work. I heard working with twin flame. Okay, that's not a message for everyone, but I heard that very clearly. Working with your twin flame, doing the work behind the scenes, doing the emotional work, or maybe you're working in a career or in a job or in a purpose with a twin flame. That's a real thing. The twin souls who are called together for very specific high level purposes are meant to shift things at the collective level. And so they do end up working together on a common goal, whatever it happens to be, whether it's like economic or climate or interpersonal, relational, psychological, spiritual. There's so many different fields that each particular set of twins, each particular set of soul is going to be drawn to, but it's based on the skill set. So I'm seeing you guys being able to do some kind of very significant work in some way. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I'm just hearing get out of your head again with the Moon card reversed and the 8 of Swords. They really want you to get out of your head, the Star card, and get into your heart. This is like the compass that guides you forward. You had the compass and this world energy. So you're able to move out of despair and renew the sense of internal hope. Keep that flame lit. Keep moving towards your goal. Ace of Swords. You have 2 aces plus the matchstick and the candle. So I really feel like you're getting the inspiration. You might even receive communication. I just got that as a message as well. You're going to receive communication. Cupid's arrow might strike you, group number 2, or you might be receiving communication from your true love, from your soulmate. And it's going to clarify or it's going to clear up an issue for you, especially as you choose to let go. 10 of Pentacles. I was getting family, and this is the family card. I'm hearing leaving a legacy of abundance as well. So meditate on this information, group number 2. Like, don't take anything at face value, just trust yourself. So tune into what's coming up for you, because I feel like there's something balancing out from within. It could be to do with your family or the family of your true love. And it could be to do with your work and the work that you're called to do with this other person or on your own. It's like that you're building a legacy of some kind that's going to be really positive. Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you are so many aces like this in the Omega. So you're closing a cycle and you're beginning a fresh one. Alpha and Omega, the infinite renewal and rebirth of self. And I'm seeing you coming from this state of completion to a new beginning, to completion to new beginning. Quite quickly, actually. Yeah, quite quickly. As I say quickly, the 8 of Wands comes out. This is like the fastest energy. Things are set in motion, okay? I'm getting communication. Communication at a distance for some of you here. Yeah, there could be a true love who is at a distance from you and you're communicating through texts, email, like whatever, phone calls, things like that. But it's like digital communication that's coming in at a distance. Okay. One more. We'll get one more. 4 of Wands. That's the engagement card too. So I feel like there's potential here to settle down and build a legacy with your true love, with your soulmate, with your whatever you want to label. It doesn't matter the name. It's just somebody who you really truly love, who feels like your best friend, your counterpart, who you can trust and feel at peace with, and build a life that is going to be long-lasting, stable, abundant in all of these different forms, and where you have freedom to explore your passions, your callings, your heart's desires, And you're honored in that by this person and by yourself as well, because they're really ultimately a reflection of you. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, male, or masculine energy. And if this is you tapping into your emotional clarity and being able to trust what your heart is guiding you in. That's the whole point of this reading, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. All right, group number 2, that is what I have for you today. Your heart is asking you to release the need for control, to detach from the external circumstances, and to choose internal peace, because that is the building block. Well, those are the building blocks, plural, that are going to help you to become the person that you're meant to be and to become the partner that you're meant to be as well for the true love that is destined for you. You are ready. Don't compromise. Stay focused on your goals. Stay centered. Meditate on it. Put in that internal work and you will see it manifest. You're going to get the inspiration, the communication, and the divine support you need. I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings for this heart fulfillment in your life and this legacy you're going to leave behind because of it. I love you guys and I appreciate every single one of you supporting my work here on the channel. I hope that you are getting a lot from these readings. That's my highest intention, that they're healing, confirming, validating, enlightening, expanding, activating, catalyzing for you and your greatest and highest good. Thank you for giving love in return. I appreciate you guys saying thank you. I appreciate in all of the ways that you tend to do. You know, I see people saying thank you in the comments and sharing your story, liking the video. Lots of new subscribers have jumped on and I see you guys. I appreciate you and I feel you energetically coming in. It's beautiful. We're like gathering a family here and it feels good. Thank you to those who have sent in decks as well or gifts and donations. I deeply, deeply appreciate you guys. That's putting me into this wealth and abundance energy too. So I love you and I thank you for that. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next reading. Stay blessed. Bye. All right. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow heart. And as I was pre-shuffling, these 3 cards fell out. And I looked at them and I was like, okay, that's perfect. Because we're literally doing a follow your heart reading and the follow your heart card came out. St. Francis. So Spirit is like, yes, you have chosen the right reading. Group number 3. You are meant to be in this particular group because you are really, really connecting to this energy of following your heart. Now, there may be something that you need to let go of. You have the let go card with Kuan Yin. I'm hearing acceptance. Yeah. So being able to accept whatever is, this is like the most compassionate approach that you can take right now to follow your heart. And these 2 cards are even like the same sort of color. So I feel like being grounded, it's like this brown energy. So like dirt, like putting your feet in the dirt or in the grass. And then again, we have confirmation, retreat into nature, green man. And look at this heart that the fairies are holding. You may be very connected to the fairy realm, to the nature kingdom. That could be very healing for you and help to rejuvenate you and replenish your heart so that you can follow it. It's like the peace that nature brings to you. That's what I'm feeling, group number 3. And I just saw 111 on the recording time. That's why I said group number 1 by accident, because I looked up and right at that second I saw 111. So that could be an activation code for you. And 3 ones makes 3. So it's meant to be. Nurture yourself, Mother Mary. Yeah, I'm hearing take care of yourself right now, group number 3. That's what your heart really needs. And it's going to help you to follow it. I'm seeing a lot to like follow your heart out into the forest or follow your heart out into nature. I'm seeing a lot in nature. That's going to be the most nurturing thing. It's like connecting to Mother Earth. Fertility, Pan. Yeah, this is nature energy again. You guys are a nature spirit. I feel that strongly. We're all born of the earth, right? Physically, we're all born of the earth. We are all connected to nature, but I'm feeling especially energetically for you, group number 3, you are divinely connected. Oh my God, there's so many more from this deck. Divinely connected to the natural kingdom, the fairy realms, the dryads, the dyads, the green man energy, like the tree spirits. Go talk to the trees, go sit with the trees. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot to do with trees. Connecting to plants, eating plants. This dove is carrying grapes in his mouth. Grapes could be significant. Yeah, I'm hearing plant-based diet for some of you. Just take what resonates. Flower essences, peace offering, white buffalo calf woman. This is a sacred rite of passage. I just heard sacred rite of passage for you, connecting to your ancestral roots through nature. Yeah, indigenous energy, very strong here, fairy energy, and also I'm getting like Greek mythology too. Teacher, let nature be your teacher. I heard very clearly when I turned it over. 311 on the recording time. These are activation codes. Ones are activations. So you're being able to learn, you're being activated to new levels or states of consciousness. Energy healing. Wow. For those of you who are not energy healers, you are getting activated right now through connection to nature. It's like you're able to channel energy through nature to heal yourself, okay? Maybe even healing others as well. But I'm seeing specifically a lot to do with nurturing and healing yourself and connecting to nature. Again, like let nature be your teacher. I feel like I need to fill that one spot right there with a last card. Take charge of the situation. This did come out in group number 1, and I did accidentally call you guys group 1, but there's no accidents when we're talking about spirit priorities. King Solomon. Have you been prioritizing your health? Group number 1, 2, 3? Jesus. 1, 3. Have you been prioritizing your health? How can you do that more? Oh, why was that flipped upward? Okay. Fireflies. This is my Synchronicities Oracle. It's in pre-print right now. It's available for pre-order. You will be the first to get it if you pre-order it, and you'll help me to get it printed out. So if you guys are interested in this deck, the link is below to purchase it. Fireflies. Yeah, I'm seeing you're being lit from within, like this energy healing coming through nature. It's helping you to let something go and to see something more clearly, to direct yourself on your path and follow your heart. Very, I'm hearing like a medicine journey almost is what I'm getting, like a sacred teacher, like a medicine journey, like a quest, rite of passage, an initiation of some sort through nature. Maybe you're doing some kind of a ceremony or a retreat, or connecting to your roots in some way, or the roots of your ancestors, or the roots of your soul. I saw 511. Maybe you're traveling to different locations to connect to nature in new ways. The halo. I'm hearing unlocking angelic codes. And there's information coming through. You're being taught about this. Holy Grail could be significant. I'm seeing the golden cup here, golden chalice. This is connected to energy healing, and it's through nature and connection to it. The golden like. Hit that like button, make it sparkle. But no, you're getting the approval here on something. And the flame, the candle. Yeah, I'm seeing a ceremony clairvoyantly in my mind, like maybe it's going to church, maybe the temple is the forest. Nature is your church. Nature is your temple. I see 611. I'm looking down at the cards. I'm talking. I'm channeling. And every single time I intuitively feel called to look up, I see 311, 511, 611, 111. These are activation codes. Whenever Spirit shows me these in my life, it's because I'm integrating information. I'm receiving a lot intuitively, and I'm being activated to next level consciousness or new states of embodiment. So this is what's happening. And your heart is like, it's like guiding you to the information you need, or to the places you need at the exact right time. It's helping you to fulfill this mission. Oh my God, I put the deck down and this card like skimmed out across. I wish you guys could have saw that, but it was off to the side. Let's find out what it is. The golden infinity. I knew gold is important here. The gold and the golden light is really standing out to me. You're connecting to energetic healing through golden heart activations by grounding. Okay. This is beautiful. The life preserver. It is healing your body. You are doing some pretty significant energy healing right now, group number 2. Group number 3. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on with my ability to retain my point of focus is so hard when I'm doing channeling sometimes. It's like I'm here, but I'm not here, you know? So whatever comes out of my mouth is just kind of like whatever. The world. I did mention maybe you're going somewhere in the world to connect to nature in a new way, or a different point on the planet that activates. Yeah, they're showing me a lot of flowers. And I did feel called to put the real live rose here in the reading. Spirit called me to get those the other day. I wasn't going to because I was like, oh, seems like a sort of frivolous thing. But they were like, no, it's important you buy those for yourself. And I was like, okay. Yang, masculine energy. But I'm also seeing it connected to white buffalo calf woman. So there's feminine and masculine energy. There's two fireflies here. You could be balancing out those polarities within yourself or following your heart towards someone who is a match to you. It's the two fireflies. You're cut from the same cloth. And this is a very fertile time for you. So maybe, the earth is kind of giving me Empress and world vibes. So maybe you are doing some energy healing so that you can be fertile and to produce some kind of a seed. Becoming a mother could be part of this for some of you. Milk and honey, nourishment of the soul. If it's not literal fertility, then this is you nourishing your soul and becoming fertile energetically to be in connection to a divine partner or to the divine in general. 911, I'm sorry, it just keeps happening in your reading. Group number 3, this is insane. 911 is like this energy of saving yourself by connecting to the infinite energy that's available to you. I'm seeing you doing a lot of transformation, taking charge of the situation by doing the energy healing, by nourishing and nurturing yourself. You had nurture yourself, milk and honey. It's like you are taking care of yourself and doing it beautifully. And I did mention buying myself flowers. So it could be doing things like that. If you're a feminine, it's like doing the things that the masculine would do for you. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand. It's like you can do these things for yourself. Fork in the road. I'm getting travel. I just got to say it. I'm getting movement, travel, relocation. I just heard for some of you. You may be following your heart to a new land, a new landscape, a new timeline even, because you're shifting your energy. But you could be drawn specifically to move to somewhere that has more trees or more space for you to explore. To the sea, it could be somewhere overseas, or it could be somewhere that is by the ocean where there's also trees. The trees and forests reminds me of Stanley Park here in Vancouver. That's like the seawall and the ocean, but there's also these massive, beautiful growth, old growth trees. Yeah, so it's in the city, but it's really beautiful. Regeneration, look at that. Tree energy again. Trees are going to help you to heal. So follow your heart into the forest. 1101. Follow your heart into the forest because you're receiving healing from the trees and from your ancestors in the trees. They just told me you have ancestor spirits in the trees, group number 3. It's like you are a tree. It's like you've been a tree. Maybe you were incarnated as a tree spirit and then you became a human. That could be the case. Take action. And you had the take charge of the situation. So they want you to take action. They want you to put yourself in the area that feels the most healing. Your heart is guiding you to where that is. You could be meeting somebody there, or you could just be replenishing your own yang energy by taking action. I'm seeing divine masculine and divine feminine, like taking action to nurture yourself. The action is the masculine, the nurturing is the feminine. We have unlikely. For some of you, if you felt like what you wanted was unlikely because your body was not able to do, maybe you've dealt with chronic health issues. I saw 1212, that's to do with DNA. Okay, yeah, 1212 is a 12-strand DNA activation code. So if you felt like what you wanted in your life was unlikely, like let's say, for example, it doesn't have to be literal here, but let's say, for example, like what's coming to mind is a woman who is told that she's infertile, that she cannot have children. I'm seeing going to the trees and connecting to nature and following your heart, taking action and trusting the divine and the energy that's coming through that is helping to heal your body and replenish and nourish you from the inside out, balancing your own inner masculine and feminine polarity. It's like it helps your body to heal. I'm seeing the ovaries being able to produce the eggs, or to rejuvenate that vital force energy that helps the genetic level cells to replenish themselves. So something that seemed unlikely, medically speaking, becomes a miracle. And you go back into the doctor and they're like, oh, actually, you can have children, or oh, you're pregnant. And it's like, wait, what? But you told me I was never going to have kids. Well, it's because the divine intervened in this way, or you took action to intervene by connecting to that divine energy through the trees, through nature, through the earth, through energy healing of the body. This is really cool. Yes. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Yes. It may seem unlikely, but it's possible. And if it's not fertility, literally, again, just take it as more of like a representation or some symbolic expression of what's going on energetically. I do feel a lot of physical healing, though, I gotta say. Forgiveness. Oh yeah, they took, I looked at this character on the card and she kind of looked like Kuan Yin a little bit to me. And then I was like, you guys did have Kuan Yin over here. And she's talking about letting it go. So forgiveness and letting go of anything that was holding you back. I'm seeing that really being like the code, yes, that unlocks this healing. Strong healing here. Okay, let's get some romance cards for you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I'm saying, like, you've got friends in nature, group 3. The trees are your friends. And if you're like me, you probably already have relationships with them. Like everywhere that I move, I'll give you an example because this is kind of relevant to the reading and the energy I'm picking up on. Anytime that I move to a new location, because I do move around a lot. I connect to the trees in that area. So I'll go out to the forest and I'll ask, may I enter? And then I hear intuitively or clairaudiently, or I'll feel a yes or a no sometimes. And I'll respect it if it's a no, and I'll walk away and I'll come back another time and try again. And when I first moved to the area that I live now, I initially got a no. And I was like, okay, what can I do? And they were like, we are not happy with the humans who have existed in this area. They've left trash in the forest. So I said, okay, I hear you. And let me prove to you that I'm not like them and you can trust me. I went and bought garbage bags and a little like grabby thing from the dollar store to pick up trash. And I did. I walked the path and I picked up all the trash. And I did it with deep and utmost love, not out of obligation or to try and appease their anger. It was like because I care about the land and I care about the nature spirits there. And they felt that from me and they welcomed me ever since. And I go and sit with the trees and I talk to them and I feel them and I hug them and they hug me energetically back. And each time that happens, there's healing that's occurring. So that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 3. And I looked up and it was 1555, movement, travel, relocation, confirmation again. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. The steps you're guided to take. Taking action. Yang energy. Take action. Like doing something different here at group number 3. Like I keep getting relocation. It could be to do with movement. Maybe you need to move to be in a location that's healing for you, or you need to move to be with someone who is very healing for you, or to see someone who can help you to do this healing. And your heart is guiding you on this path. Oh, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Well, I was getting that from the trees. Like you have past life relationships with the trees. They are your friends. They are your soul family. So the more you connect to them, the more you're connecting to yourself and your roots. Ha ha ha. Literally, get it? Like roots. But it's literally your roots because you're from the tree kingdom. Or you're connected to it. But I do also see past life relationships with friends. So it's like soulmates, platonic soulmates that you can ask for help from, but you kind of need to make the effort to reach out. Maybe they'll have information for you, or they'll have resources, or maybe one of your friends is an energy healer, or they're helping you to free yourself from some kind of a situation where you felt stuck. It's time to take back control of your life. Didn't you have take charge of the situation? Take control. Action. So taking action to nurture yourself, to care for yourself, to free yourself, and to get the help from the people or the environments that are going to help you do that. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Follow your heart. Your joy is the guiding force. And if you're being called to move, if you're being called to connect with someone, if you're being called to heal, like any of it, just trust yourself. Trust yourself. Oh, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this is, I think, where the nurturing yourself comes in and letting go. There may have been codependent tendencies in the past with soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. With soulmates, friends, family. And you're freeing yourself from those restrictive interpersonal dynamics. You're freeing yourself from the dependency and instead connecting authentically. Freeing yourself from the dependency and instead connecting authentically. So connecting to nature is a really great resource there, because there's no codependency when it comes to nature. There's only symbiosis. There's reciprocity. Codependency comes from attachment. Reciprocity and symbiotic relationships come from interdependence. There's a difference there. Codependence is about attachment. Interdependence is about autonomy, sovereignty, honoring of the other, whether it's a different species or a different person, and being able to give as much as you're getting and to empower one another in the process of doing so. So I'm seeing you releasing any addictions to substances, healing the body physically. This could be healing addictions with food, healing addictions with relationships, romantic ones or otherwise. But I'm seeing specifically something here to do with food, healing addictions to food, maybe sugar or sweet things. Oh, I'm kind of like, speaking to myself there. But really just taking care of yourself, and this being the key that unlocks your heart to give you clear guidance on what you need to do in all of these other areas of life that are going to help you heal totally heal mind, body, and soul. Every single layer. And then the relationships with friends, family, and love partners, or love partner, I should say, because we had soulmate, is going to be nurturing because you are embodying that energy. And what you embody is what you will create. We have a robin outside the window that just caught my eye. Again, I'm getting mother energy from the robin. She feels like a mother. And she's staring at me and she's like, yeah, oh, she just caught something in the grass. So yeah, it's about food, right? She's looking for worms. She's trying to eat. So eating from the land is what I'm hearing for you, group number 3, eating from the earth, eating from, natural or more plant-based foods. Okay. I think that's what Spirit's calling you to here, what your heart is leading you to. Don't take my word for it. Follow your heart, follow your intuition, eat intuitively. 2111 and 2112, mirroring energy and activations. Okay. So I think this could just go on, but I think that we've got the message here pretty clearly for you, group number 3. It's really about you nurturing and healing your physical body, doing some energetic healing and grounding. And that's going to lead to all of these opportunities for you to feel more free and to regenerate and replenish yourself. And there's going to be passion and interdependence, balancing of masculine and feminine, soulmates coming in left, right, and center, and you feeling confident in your ability to do and to go where you're called. All right. I love you. I hope this reading was helpful. Just take what resonates, leave the rest as always. But yeah, I hope that these readings are supportive of you on your spiritual journey and in your growth. That's my highest intention always, for your greatest and highest good, my greatest and highest good, and the greatest and highest good of all. I love you guys and appreciate you. Again, if you want to get the Synchronicities Oracle deck, the pre-order link is below in the description box. I appreciate everyone who is pre-ordering them, as it's helping me to fund the printout of the bulk order. So thank you, because I'm doing this myself. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye. 222, as I said, bye. Okay, yeah, okay, bye.